So now we start a different section of the trail, and we'll have about 3 switchbacks, and then it'll take us into some running along a ridge for a while, steadily uphill. I see somebody's gone up this way. This is actually takes you over to Colorado Springs Utilities District Road, Water District Road. It goes along parallel to the COG railway. Now if you look up here with me, you can see the telegraph post up there that they put up there on top of that dead spar. Used to be a long time ago, I think there was a sanatorium or something over here. There's the remains of the concrete foundations over by the trail that connects up to Long Ranch Road. Now this viewpoint is called Town Overlook, but looks like town is rapidly disappearing as clouds are moving in down there on Colorado Springs. Through the trees is Mount Manitou, the seldom climbed Mount Manitou. I climbed it last fall for the first time. We're approaching Elephant Rock up here. Looks like an elephant tusk. About 3 years ago, I was sailing down the mountain and hit my shoulder on the tusk, spun me around, and I landed on the Pikes Peak granite, and had 23 stitches in my knee. Opened up a pretty big gash. Start getting a few more views of the peak. It's still hidden by trees. Out this way is Sheep Mountain. It's a 12,000 foot peak I climbed for the first time last summer. Actually, it took us 2.5 hours just to drive there on the old stage road and backcountry roads. And then it took us to... This is what I call the gateway. It's 2 rocks side by side in the trail. This is what I call the gateway. It's 2 rocks side by side in the trail. Matt Carpenter started a race 8 years ago. He calls the Barr Trail race. So you're delivering the paper?
I'm trying. I don't know if I'll get there. Yeah.
What's your name?
Pete.
Hi Pete. I'm Steve.
Okay.
I'm Steve.
I'm Steve. Okay.
Yeah. Well, that was Pete. He delivers the Sunday paper to Neil and Teresa up at Barr Camp. Right up here is where Bob's Road meets the trail. After that, we have a couple of 2 short downhills and then a steady uphill, which takes us to the 7.8 mile sign to go to the summit. I'm breaking trail now because Pete was the guy whose footsteps I've been following. See, I thought he had a dog, but apparently this is just a coyote or something. I see, it looks like he took a pee right there. Now right up here is where Bob's Road meets the trail. Bob's Road, they drive a SUV up here on Bob's Road during the marathon and the ascent, and they set up an aid station right up here. Going up to, there's a sign. Sometimes you can miss it because it's kind of sideways. Parallel to the trail. Now, this trail takes you all the way down, across this French Creek, all the way down to the Manitou Springs Reservoir. And then you can loop back on a sort of a way trail. It'll take you back to join up to Long Branch Road. Now a slight downhill after the 7.8 sign takes you around this little bend up here, and then you have what I call 4 segments till you reach High Point. This is Lightning Point up here. Wonder how it got its name. Oh, look at that! There's your view. There it is. Pikes Peak poking out of the clouds. Oh, this is a day. It just doesn't get any better than this. That's that pile of rocks there has a name. It's known as Monty's Rock Pile, and I've climbed up on it a couple of times. Coming up on the half mile to go sign. Quite a view of Pikes Peak. And there's Monty's Rock Pile. Pretty glorious. This is the Aspen Grove. It's the last stretch before you reach Barr Camp. You know you're there when you can see the fence. And then there's a couple more switchbacks till you reach Barr Camp. All right, here we are. Barr Camp, first one here this morning, besides Neil and Teresa. Good morning.
Hey, how you doing, Steve?
Good morning.
Morning, first one up.
Yeah.
So, I don't know, but I looked at him the other day and said, man, come on, help me up this mountain today. I don't know what it was. I just looked. Well, you know what? I think I can probably get some of this cleaned off. My broom got ice drip from the icicles and all the road.
All right, so we're departing from Barr Camp. Pikes Peak Summit, 6 miles. Doesn't look like too many people been going up there. Whew.